Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another Stash Smash Saturday with myself and JQ Crafty, Jackie. And you guys seen us do it live last week, so we will both probably begin using the Sun-Kissed collection because it technically wasn't killed. And I have a few 12x12s left, and I have a few of everything, so I might have to actually pull in some other various items because I don't have very many of the items left. And as you know, we do this every week, and we take a kit and collection that is mostly used up, and we're just trying to kill it and get it out of our stash. We have to keep using the same kit until it's killed, and by our standards, there's no more embellishments left, or there's no more 12x12 papers left. And we also gave each other random items to use, so I have to try to get ribbon, sequins, watercolor, reinker, liquid, or a liquid media, brads, a sticker book, use a sticker book, cut file, colored cardstock, or pattern paper that reads as a solid. So those are my 7 items. I only have to make sure I get 5 on there, and I've been doing really good at getting all of them, but a cut file. So I'm thinking today I'm going to pull a cut file out. So I'm going to go ahead and get that together. Kind of pick which paper I'm going to use. Actually, I only have one 12x12 left, which is the wood grain. So I definitely want to use up all these scraps that I have left over from last week's layout. So I might actually use a cardstock background and use up some of the scraps of pattern paper, and then next week I can finish up with this beautiful wood grain, right? So let me go ahead and get an idea of what cut file I want to use. This is the photo I'm doing. It's still of my vacation. That albums are quickly becoming 4, which is totally awesome. Alright, so I guess I should just go ahead and dive right in, right? So give me a minute to get my stuff together, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have taken my last piece of 12x12, but I do still have all of these scraps and that one yellow cardstock from last week that I've used again this week. So I think I am going to go ahead and next week try to finish this off, whatever I don't get used up in today's layout. So I've taken this paint swatch strip and cut it, I think that's 4 inches, yeah. I took my Close to My Heart black shimmer brush, and I've just splattered all around the wood grain, so you can kind of see it does kind of shimmer, and it's a very light effect, but that knocks out my watercolor. So real quick, I'm gonna line this, or not, it was a watercolor, reinker, liquid, or any liquid media. So the shimmer brush is a liquid media, so that takes care of that one. Yeah, if I could line this up correctly. Or not. So I'm going to have to trim a smidge off of here. Then I took this cut file, which is the ice cream sundae from July 2021 of a cherry on, or Confessions of a Paper Addict, sorry, cherry on top. And I went ahead and used some of the scraps that I had to back it. It was white, but I took my black shimmer pen and colored it all black, so it's all very shimmery. And so that took care of my cut file. I do have my photo here of Miss Whitney, and we are just going to kind of, I was kind of thinking of like tucking it, something like that. And then I have this is from the packaging of that circle cutter that I seen Jackie use and I had to have, and I thought it was perfect. So I'm going to actually stick this in here as well, because I think it really matches the colors that are going on. Quite possibly, like, I think we're going to do it something like that, and that's going to kind of be the basis for the layout. But I still have to get ribbon, which I've pulled 2 of my ribbons in the teal color to kind of bring in some more of the teal I know this is more of like a bluey teal than this one up here, but I think it'll work. I don't know if you noticed, I used the little star paper as the sprinkles on top of my ice cream. And then I took just a white piece of cardstock and colored it with the shimmer pen and punched out 1-inch circles, and we're going to create a little border effect right here. So I do feel like I actually like the way that that is placed. So the best way to ensure that I don't mess that up, right? Because you know, if I move it, it's not going to look the same. Now, I normally don't put that much adhesive on there, but I do want to make sure that this gets stuck on all of that fun stuff. And then I usually just come in with some washi. Now, I am a little late to getting this posted today. You guys know, if you follow me at all, I was in the office last week, and usually, you know, when you go from being at home your whole life and then going back into the office, it is a bit of a change. I do have like an hour's drive to and from work, so that cuts 2 hours. So by the time I get home, it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock. And then it's time to, like, you know, family time. Before, when I got off at 4:30, they wouldn't get home till 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I had a few hours to scrap. Or, you know, my husband would go to work and I didn't have to start till 8, so I'd get a few hours in there too. But it's always a big change, and any of you know that any of you that have had to go back to work, which I'm not complaining about going back to work, like in office, totally fine. It's just a change. And last night, and I had everything done, like last week I got all my videos done up until Thursday, and I was like, well, throughout the week, I got everything up till Wednesday, and I was like, throughout the week, I can totally get Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays done. I did really good. I got all of Thursdays done. I got all of Fridays done, and it was like, well, Friday night is Friday night. I won't, you know, I can stay up a little later, and I can get all of Saturday's videos done. I got home from work at 7. I think it was almost 7:30, because I didn't leave work until, well, it was probably closer to 8, because I didn't leave work till 6:30, because, I'm tired. My boss and his boss, both my bosses, as I was walking out, my boss called me, and him and her started asking me questions, and I'm like, I'm in my car in the parking lot, do you just want me to come in? And they were like, yeah, drive around. I'm like, wait, what? They're like, Suzanne's like, drive around and park in front of my door. I'm like, drive through the plant? Never done that, because it freaks me out, because the forklifts and the heisters and the golf carts and everything come flying through there, and the semi-trucks, trains, everything goes through the plant. She's like, yeah, just go slow, they'll see you coming and get out of your way. So I was like, really cool, but I didn't get home till like really late, and all I wanted to do was just kind of eat a bowl of soup and go to bed. So, because I leave my house at like, you know, 6:50 to be at work on time. So it was a fun day. So anyway, did I get this done? I had the cut file backed and everything, so, and a plan, but I didn't have anything done. So I do have this now stuck together, so it won't fall apart, which is really the most important part of life. Just kind of want to make sure those are stuck down. The only thing I don't like about the Close to My Heart shimmer brushes is the glitter comes off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little guys, and I'm going to tuck them under and create like a very cool little scalloped, I mean, I'm going to tuck them probably halfway, you know, make a very cool little scalloped border all the way across. I'm going to run 2 strips of the ribbon, and that's as far as I've got on planning. So if you give me just 1 minute, I do think I'm going to use this little open hole here to polish off the rest of my sequins and make one of Scrappy Kathy's fabulous faux shaker pockets. So that's my plan. I'm going to go away and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and did my little faux shaker. As you can see, there's a lot of, well, not a lot, but I do, when I pop that in there, I kind of tap it a little bit, get it all down. I fill it with glue, throw the sequins in, tap it, and then I add glue on top just to make sure that they kind of, you know, all start sticking together. I have put 3 brads in 3 different areas, so that took care of that. I've got the ribbon on. I have my cute little scallop border. I did the 3 little staples there. I had this little scrap of ribbon, lace ribbon, so I just stuck that down here and kind of embellished on this side of it, so the embellishments kind of go like that. So we've got the ribbon on, we have the sequins there. The watercolor re-inker or liquid media is, as you've seen before, the shimmer brush that I did the scallops in, and the cut file, and then I had the two pieces that I cut off of here and one extra, so I just popped them in around that little circle cluster that I had from some packaging, just to kind of pull that over to this side and add some of that black into this portion of the layout. Like I said, I've got 3 brads. I've got a flower, a blue flower, a hot pink one, a large regular brad, and then a little yellow one in 3 different areas. From my sticker book, I am going to add some of these fun gold stars, just to kind of pop them around to fulfill that requirement as well. So we'll do a few little clusters of that. And today, don't forget to go hop on over to Jacqie's channel, see what she created today for Stash Smash Saturday. I'm a little late to the party, but you already know why. I'm just going to get these on here. Maybe put a big one right down here, but the stars kind of bring in the stars from what I considered my sprinkles. So we have that done. I have the cut file, which I said earlier is the ice cream sundae from the July 2021 release from Confessions of a Paper Addict. And then this wood grain paper, which I'm supposed to use a colored cardstock or pattern paper that reads as a solid. So I do actually have colored cardstock on here, and then this wood grain, to me, I'm going to cheat and say that reads as a solid. So that is going to do it for today's layout. I do still have some sequins left, and obviously the sticker book wasn't going to get used up, but, whoa. I do have 4 puffy stickers. I didn't even use any of those on there. I wonder if I could. Maybe we can just, pop these down somewhere like one there. Get some of these little rainbow guys on there. That doesn't look right. Maybe just get one on there, which is fine. So we got that little puffy sticker. I just kind of tucked him right here to bring in, because that's a fussy cut piece. And I still have some ephemera. We have no more 12 by 12 cardstock pattern papers left, but I do still have a whole bunch of scraps, so I am going to go ahead and use this kit again next week. I'm not going to kill it off just yet. So that is going to do it. Don't forget to check Jacqie's video out, and I will see you guys all later with another video. Bye.